You don't trust Graham Platner because you believe in some conspiracy theory that he secretly is or was a Nazi because of the tattoo on his chest. I don't trust Graham Platner because he's an American politician. We are not the same. We live in a country where you can run a whole campaign making certain promises, achieve none of it, and there's no consequences for it. Hell, you can achieve the exact opposite, like, I don't know, running a presidential campaign on making the country more affordable, winning that election, and then passing tariffs, objectively making things more expensive in this country, and defunding Medicare and Medicaid so that people who relied on that now have to pay more for their health insurance, but also so that people with private insurance are going to have to pay more because of the subsidies Medicare and Medicaid provided to those private companies. By some estimates, over 100% more. And there's no consequences. As for the tattoo, look, if you believe that he secretly is or was a Nazi, why not get the tattoo covered up before running a progressive campaign? Well, hell, why not run as a Republican? He could have kept the tattoo, and it wouldn't have changed the course of his campaign. Another complaint I've heard is it shows a lack of awareness. Look, I have ADHD, okay? I'm capable of high highs, saying smart things, and low lows, like saying the dumbest shit you've ever heard. And it fluctuates back and forth like crazy. So suffice it to say, I've said and done some pretty fucking dumb shit. And I've had to look back at my mistakes. And I used to say, why didn't I see all the signs that are so obvious and clear to me now that I am able to look back with 2020 hindsight? And after years of therapy, I've finally gotten to a point where I say, all I can do is look back, see what signs were there and why I missed them, and try to correct it moving forward, which is exactly what Graham Platner has done. Moving forward, aka progress, the root of the word progressive. You do the best you can with the information you have. With this election, the information I have is that there's three potential candidates. You've got a moderate Democrat who the entire left is angry at for not stopping actual fascism from taking over this country. You've got a Republican who is a party of the fascists taking over this country. And then you've got Graham Platner calling Israel's actions in Palestine the genocide that they are, talking about how every human being deserves health care, regardless of if they can afford it or not, and calling out the massive anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, xenophobia, transphobia, homophobia, and talking about how they are distractions from billionaires and oligarchs sucking our wealth out of us and making everything unaffordable. Again, remembering that there's no accountability for any of the three of them to fulfill their campaign promises. If you're going to ask me which of those three sets of beliefs I follow the most, it's going to be that one.